Alright, tonight we're looking at a small gadget that makes a big promise. This is an 83 watt DC 12 volt to USB adapter, and I have to admit I thought it was probably going to have a much larger body based on the specifications of this. This is not nearly as big as I thought it would be for something that claims 65 watts of power delivery on the USB-C port plus quick charge for a total of 83 watts on the USB-A port. It's really lightweight, kind of hard to believe, so we're going to give it a try. Got a stout charged 12 volt battery here, and I have a Lenovo laptop that uses a 65 watt USB-C charger normally, and it definitely needs to be charged, so we're going to see if we can actually manage if this thing really will charge it. Comes with a wiring harness, so I'll just take a quick look at that. It's got a fuse, and they send you a couple of additional fuses, which is appreciated. Looks like 10 amp fuses. Yeah, got some 10 amp fuses there. And this is labeled positive and negative. Nice shielded connectors with a little boot there. So, liking that so far. The easy part, of course, is putting that on. Alright, fully shielded. Now I will carefully put these onto my battery. And I'm just going to use a couple of these alligator clips to hold it on there temporarily. Not the world's greatest electrical connection, perhaps, but it'll work. Yeah, it'll work. Alright, so now I've got power to the device. I believe the button is just for the USB-A port. I think the USB-C is fully automatic. So, next up, let me get the laptop on here. Let's fire this thing up. See what we need in terms of charging. Yeah, so we're at 31% on the battery. Pull up that battery meter. 31%, so it could definitely go for a little bit of charging. Got a straight USB-C to USB-C cable here. It's slightly tangled. Find out if we have to actually press the button or not. There's that. And last but not least, we'll just plug that into the laptop. Oh, and it looks like the laptop died. I think 31% was being a bit optimistic. My laptop has not real accurately reported the actual power on it lately. Yeah, 31% no more. We are now at 0%, which has been my experience with this little bit older laptop. But it does show that we are plugged in and charging, and it is not complaining currently about the power adapter that we're using. Guys on there. Don't know that it's going to actually tell us the wattage on this particular computer, but usually if there was an issue it would complain about the speed or use the original charger or something to that effect. Yeah, it thinks the battery is good condition. Well, we know better based on previous experience here. That's not what I asked it for. It's getting there. This tiny little, tiny little lightweight adapter is keeping the computer alive, because there's no life in that battery. It looks like it's still trying to figure itself out. Try again. There's some data. Doesn't say on here anything about the charger, but if it didn't like it, I know it would tell me about it, and it does show that it is being charged, so looks like we definitely do get power out of this connector. Might be able to try a different Lenovo computer and see if it'll tell us more about exactly what kind of charger is running, but it's running a laptop that's intended to have a 65-watt power adapter, so that's all I really care about. I'll be able to install this in a vehicle or a car and be able to run a full-blown computer without needing to use an inverter. That's pretty nice.